Hi there. Alright, this is Bikyong. Alright, thank you for watching my video again. Alright, so today I'm just going to show you some simple things like I have many people asking me how do I check for compatibility. So in terms of products or in terms of hardware. So I'm just going to show you a step by step. So how you can actually know what are the hardware that's been supported by vSphere on VMware, and as well as whether what kind of enhanced vMotion, what kind of technology should I set as a baseline. So this is very easy. So now I actually at VMware.com. Alright, it's actually auto direct me because I'm actually in Asia Pac, where I am is Singapore. So if you have not bookmarked the actual direction, what you can do, it's go to support and download, and you would see that under top support resources you get a compatibility guide. Alright, click on that. Here you'll see a summary of all the resources. So here you can view sets of VMware certified compatibility guides. If I click on that, you will be able be directed to where you can actually search for all the hardwares here. So example, if I will have to have a IBM box, alright, and I want to support ESX 5.1 and I have IBM box, I could actually do a filter and say I'm running a 3650, say M4 or maybe M3 at the moment, and we just want to say alright, so we actually want to see whether it's supported. So we know that the 3650 M2, M3 and M4 is supported on ESX 5.1. Okay, and you will see a list of 3650 in all the series, and you in this case M3 came out twice. The reason is because they actually there's two supported CPU, alright, used in M3. It is either the 5500 series or the 5600 series. Say example, if I were to use the 5500 series and doing a mouse over, you can see that the EVC mode it support is Intel Meron, Perrin and Nihilium. Alright, and if I were to do a click on it, so I'm going to do a right click to keep that page. Alright, you can see what is the specifications for the 5500 series. So it's actually a quad-core machine with hyper-thread to up to 8 logical core that you can see here. Okay, let's just go back. Say example, if you're gonna have a replacement, say with a HP box. Alright, alright, so I'm just gonna put HP, and it could be a BL series, for example, a DL series, for example, and a Gen 8. And it's pretty new, and currently there's only one supported processor on it, and it supports 5.1. So with a mouse over it this time round, I also saw Meron, Penreal, Nihilium, and I see additional two more, which is Resmi and Sandy Bridge. So let's just do a click on it, and here you can see it's actually the 8-core machine, alright, with hyper-threading to 16 threads. And you can see the fault tolerant compatibility is Sandy Bridge. Wow! Previously on the 5500, you can see the fault tolerance is only on Helium. So now with these two, alright, you could see that the highest supported on the older CPU on the 5500 is Nihilium, while on the latest E5 4600 it's Sandy Bridge. So in order to set your EBC, you have to set it at Nihilium, which is both existent, or you can set even lower at Penreal or Meron. Alright, so this is how you identify the EBC. Alright, not too difficult, right? So here, what else is available on this page? So if you click on the compatibility guide, there are several others. So you can actually look for SAN storages. What are the SAN storages supported on vSphere in the different types of vSphere? You could also look at some of the I/O devices supported. What are the OS that are supported? Alright, whole OS compatibility. So if you click, you can actually get a list of all the host OS compatibility. VASA compatibility guide, SRM. So SRM is something else that you might just want to look at it. Alright, and the other component is the product interoperability matrix. This is pretty interesting. So if I were to click on it, it will bring me another new window. So today, if I were to look at ESX and I want to have say example ESX 5.0 update 2, and I want to know which are the vCenter that could work with it, I just have to add on it, and I could do a check here to remove empty rows, and I know that vCenter 5.0 all the way to 5.1 will be able to support ESX 5.0 update 2. Right, this is one example. So what about if I'm not sure on certain things, like example, how about let's take the site recovery manager, and in this case you could see all the vCenter that's supported here. Alright, I could remove everything, or I could remain it here. So you could see that site recovery manager in 5.1 it only support vCenter 5.1. If it's a 5.0.2, it will support vCenter 5.0 and above. Alright, with all the series of 5.0. So this is another thing that you want to check. Solution upgrade path is the same thing. Alright, in terms of if you choose ESX, it will show you all the upgrade path possible. So if I'm now currently on 3.5 update 5, I could actually upgrade all the way to 4.1 U2. Alright, there's no upgrade path to 5 unless I'm on 5, and you can see from here when you mouse over, because there's this small little blue arrow to show that there's some comments or footnotes. What if I choose solutions and database? So on vCenter 5.1, what are the database that is supported? So you could actually choose, for example, if I'm running a 2008 Enterprise 64-bit Service Factory, get an add. Right, it's not there. And how about R2 64-bit? You could add, and you can see that Service Pack 1 for R2 is supported. Alright, so this is some of the things that you can use at the compatibility guide. Okay, I'm going to close this. I want to show you another portion of this, is that if what you are looking for, if you mouse over here, you could actually see Site Recovery Manager rather. And down here, it will actually move you to Site Recovery Manager. Say if I were to choose 5.1, I choose FC, and I will just to do IBM. Alright, I will see all the storage supported in IBM that support SRM 5.1. Alright, just take a note of this, because it doesn't mean that the latest will be on the first list. Right, it's actually on the second in this case. Alright, what if I'm on HP? You will see HP. Alright, and if you're on Dell, you will see Dell. And if you are on EMC, you see the EMC. So there's another portion that I want to show it to you, is that in any of this that you're going to use for SRM, say example recover point, alright, clicking on it, you actually go into more details on what is supported array and what are the versions that's been supported. So in this case, the SRA is on 2.1, supported on SRM 5.1, and recovery point versions of software is actually 3.5.1. Alright, so you have to follow through and make sure that these are supported, right, before you implement your solutions. Okay, that marks the end of my video. So this is how you can actually test out and know all the compatibility matrix for VMware in terms of products, as well as of the hardware that's supporting it, and inter-product operability matrix as well. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope this gives you an insight on how you can actually do this. Alright, instead of trying to do the thousands of combinations that you could find on trying to Google the solutions or an answer. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again.